Hi, today we'll be talking about flappers. Not that type of flapper, but this one. What is a flapper? Well, she was a woman in the 1920s who did this. So basically, she drank illegally, wore short dresses, she smoked cigarettes when dancing, and had a really good time. So basically, a jazzed out version of a millennial. The term flapper didn't emerge until the 1920s during the Jazz Age. The Jazz Age was a term coined by F. Scott Fitzgerald, and that was used to describe the spontaneity, the vibrancy, and the energy of the people of that time. Flapping became more popular through novels like This Side of Paradise and Flaming Youth, which described speakeasies, skinny dipping, and free love. Let's take a peep into what that may have looked like back in that time through the movie The Great Gatsby.
And I mean everyone from every walk of life, from every corner of New York City. This kaleidoscopic carnival spilled through Gatsby's door. My invitation. Oh, guys, just my throat. Certainly my invitation. A caravansary of billionaire playboy publishers and their blonde nurses. Heiresses comparing inheritance.
Now, who can we blame for the flappers coming into light? Mr. Freud. Here today, we have a special guest, my twin sister, Renee, who would like to tell us who Sigmund Freud was. Hey, Renee, come on over. So, what do you have to say about Sigmund Freud? Sigmund Freud, who was the founder of modern psychoanalysis, insisted that, and I quote, the mind is essentially and mysteriously conflicted by often unconscious efforts to control or repress powerful irrational impulses and sexual desires. What? So basically, what Renee is saying is that everything we do is driven by sex, according to Freud. Right, Renee? Mm-hmm. What also inspired the flapper movement? The end of World War One. While the men were away at war, the women were left at home doing all the things that the men did, from working in the factories, helping in the war efforts, and also taking care of the kids at home. This left them with a new feeling of self and empowerment. So, what makes a flapper a flapper? Well, first of all, you have to be a woman living in the 1920s. Secondly, that woman had to have loved splashing on makeup at the table at dinner. She would have loved driving automobiles. She would have loved drinking. She would have loved gambling. She would have loved smoking. And she would have had her hair cut very short in a bob. They were basically saying, hey, I don't want to just be a mom or a wife. I just want to have a good time. That's what they were saying. Flappers were outrageous to their time. The men probably loved them. The parents, not so much. Clearly, the flappistry has paved way and influenced the pop culture of today. Take a look. In closing, flappers have paved the way for women to feel free to dress and do what they want without much care to the rest of the world. Thank you, Roaring Twenties.